Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Korean dramas. But with a unique twist, we're talking about Korean dramas that have been adapted right here in the heart of the Philippines. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's explore the magic that happens when Hallyu meets Pinoy flavor. Before we jump into the adaptations, let's talk about the undeniable influence of Korean dramas in the Philippines. From Boys Over Flowers to Crash Landing on You, these shows have captured the hearts of Filipino viewers, making K-drama a significant part of our pop culture. Now, let's discuss the interesting trend of adapting Korean dramas for the Filipino audience. It's like taking the essence of K-dramas and infusing it with our own unique storytelling. The result? A delightful blend of Korean romance and Filipino charm. Stairway to Heaven. There exists a love in the human heart that cannot be erased forever. Because it was believed that this love exists only in heaven, people continue to search for a stairway to heaven. The relationship of childhood sweethearts Cha Song-ju Kwon Sang-woo and Hang Young-sa Choi Ji-woo becomes complicated when Young-sa's father remarries. Along with a new stepmother, Young-sa also has a new introverted stepbrother, Han Tae-hwa Shin Hyun-jun, and a scheming stepsister, Han Yuri Kim Tae-hee. Gradually, Tae-hwa falls in love with kind-hearted Young-sa and Yuri decides to pursue Song-ju. Nothing can shake the bond between Young-sa and Song-ju, however, not even Song-ju's departure to study abroad in America. On the night of his return, however, Young-sa is mysteriously hit by a car and believed dead. Having lost her memory in the crash, she is taken in by Tae-hwa, who relocates and gives her another name. 5 years later, on the eve of his engagement to Yuri, Song-ju sees someone who looks exactly like his lost love, Young-sa. This classic tearjerker got a Pinoy makeover, and let me tell you, the emotional roller coaster is just as intense. From love triangles to heartbreaking twists, Stairway to Heaven Philippines took us on a nostalgic trip with a Filipino flavor. Stairway to Heaven was a 2009 Philippine television drama romance series broadcasted by GMA Network. Directed by Joyce E. Bernal, Andoy Reyne, and Macaulay Yandre, it stars Ding Dong Dantes and Ryan Ramos. Only You. The story revolves around people searching for their happiness and how this search will change their lives forever. The dramatic tension unfolds as the four main characters worked out their feelings for each other. Cha-yoon Jae-han Chae-young decides to go to Italy to learn how to become a chef to attain her childhood dream of making Italian food. She adores spaghetti and all sorts of pasta ever since she was a little kid. In Italy, she meets Han Lee-jun Jo Hyun-jae, who is an heir to a family fortune and has come to Italy in search of his mother. They go out and get to know each other for only 6 days, but she falls madly in love with him. 6 years pass and in Korea, she meets Han Lee-jun once again. The drama takes place in Italy and is a story of how a young girl finds her way to the heart of a rich young man who is obsessed with cleanliness. The same title aired by ABS-CBN in 2009. It stars Angel Locsin, Deether Ocampo, Ia Villania, and Sam Milby on the lead role under the direction of Rory Quindos. This is interesting since some scenes of this drama was shot in Seoul and some provinces in South Korea. My Girl. When Gong Chan Lee Dong-wook meets the lively and beautiful Yoo Rin Lee Da-hai, he finds out that she has connections to his missing cousin, whom his grandfather has been searching for. He asks Yoo Rin to lie about being his long-missing cousin until he can find his real cousin. She says yes, but soon their feelings for each other get in the way of their plans. Gong Chan's friend, Young-woo Lee Jun-gi falls for Yoo Rin while Gong Chan's ex-girlfriend, Se-hyun Park Shi-yeon, a pro tennis player, tries to win him back. Will the two ever tell each other how they feel? Will Gong Chan ever find his real cousin? In Pinoy version, Jasmine, a poor yet industrious girl. Since she has traveled to different places with her father, Jasmine is street-smart, charming, and witty. She is also a fighter and uses her favorite line, "Tira tira," when provoked. Because of a unique situation, she will meet Julian, and in an unexpected turn of events, Jasmine and Julian will be forced to live in a web of lies and deceit. My Girl's popularity hit an all-time high and had 3 remakes under its belt. an Indonesian, Taiwanese, and even a Filipino version, which was led by Kim Chu, Gerald Anderson, and En Chong Di in 2008. Until now, we can fondly remember Sam Milby's version of the drama's OST, My Girl, clearly in our head. Coffee Prince. Coffee Prince's flagship store is a TV series that revolves around the love life and dreams of four young people who meet together at a cafe. Han Gyeol Gong Yu is a smart young man who hates to be tied down to one career in his life. Abhorring the idea of joining the family business, he is ordered by his grandmother to manage a cafe. Unable to disobey his grandmother, he reluctantly takes over the responsibility of running a cafe and begins to immerse himself in the gourmet coffee business. One day, he meets Yoon Chan Yoon Hai, a cheerful girl who has an unpredictable personality, and learns the meaning of true love. An irresponsible bachelor pretends to be gay so he can avoid blind dates arranged by his grandma. He hires Yoon Chan to be his lover, not knowing that she is actually a female, and to reprise the immensely popular characters of Han Gyeol and Yoon Chan in the Pinoy adaptation was the hottest and sought-after love team of Alger Abrenica and Chris Bernal. Philippine-style humor was sprinkled all throughout the show. The opening scene alone appealed to the masses, with the two main characters meeting in a beauty pageant surrounded by other small-time beauty queens with the funniest Q&A responses. My name is Kim Samson. Kim Samson Kim Sun-ah is a baker who has a talent for making pastries and cakes. On Christmas Eve, she catches her boyfriend, Min Hyun Woo, cheating on her and breaks up. On that same night, she meets Hyun Jin Hun Hyun Bin, the owner of a restaurant called Bon Appetit. By sheer coincidence, Jin Hun needs a baker for his restaurant and Samson is unemployed. Samson is hired as the restaurant's chief baker and the two fight like cat and dog. Ako Si Kim Samson was the local adaptation of the Korean drama series My Name is Kim Samson, which aired on GMA in 2006. It stars Regine Velasquez in the title role and Mark Anthony Fernandez. As Pinoys know very well, one hallmark of a Filipino drama is the emphasis on comedy. Ako Si Kim Samson stood out from the K-drama it was based on, with its dramatic singing and mainstream jokes added in the middle of the episode. Full House. This drama attempts to answer the question of whether two people, a famous actor and an ordinary woman, can learn to love each other in a marriage agreed upon only on paper. It also explores the meaning of the family by presenting no matter how hard the present may seem, the world is still a good place because of those who bring hopes into our lives through their presence alone. Han Ji-yoon Song Hye-kyo, an aspiring scriptwriter, lives in a house called Full House built by her late father. One day, her two best friends trick her into believing that she has won a free vacation. While she is away, they sell her house. On the plane, she meets a famous actor named Lee Young-jae Rain. Full House is a Philippine drama adapted from a Korean drama of the same name. Directed by Mark A. Reyes and developed by Denoy Navarro Punio. Starring Richard Gutierrez and Heart Evangelista reprising the roles of Rain and Song Hye-kyo. The Filipino adaptation similarly follows Jessie Asuncion Lazadon played by Heart Evangelista, as she meets actor Justin Lazadon played by Richard Gutierrez on a plane, eventually living together in the Full House. My Love from the Star. This romantic fantasy and award-winning drama originally from Korea was a massive hit. Do Min-jun Kim Soo-hyun is an alien who landed on Earth 400 years ago during the Joseon Dynasty period. Do Min-jun possesses a near-perfect appearance and enhanced physical abilities involving his vision, hearing, and speed. Do Min-jun holds a cynical view to human beings, but he falls in love with actress Cheon Song Yi-jun-ji-hyun. The Filipino adaptation added its own touch while keeping the magical storyline intact. It was headlined by the ultimate star Jenilyn Mercado and newbie actor Gil Corva. It should be noted that a lot of changes have been made from the cultural background to the location and even the way showbiz industry is portrayed since the show is set in the Philippines. Encounter Boyfriend. This melodrama with a touch of romance is about Cha Soo-hyun. Song Hye-kyo is the daughter of a politician. After she graduated from college, she married the son from a family who runs a large company. Her marriage was a marriage of convenience for her politician father. Her husband, though, had an affair and wanted a divorce. Cha Soo-hyun is now a divorcee. She is the CEO of a hotel. Kim Jin-hyuk Park Bo-gum is an ordinary young man. He tries to find a regular job and works part-time jobs in the meantime. As he closes on his 20s, Kim Jin-hyuk decides to take a trip to Cuba. There, he meets Cha Soo-hyun. They have a brief encounter. When he goes back to Korea, he receives a phone call from a hotel. Prior to leaving for Cuba, he had an interview at the hotel for a job. He learns that he is now hired and Cha Soo-hyun is the CEO. Christine Reyes and Diego Loizaga are teaming up for the first time in an adaptation of the widely followed K-drama to Philippine television. Albeit the chaotic incidents that shaken and threatened Celine and Gino relationship. It is the scenic backdrops in Ilocos and Subic that put a balance to it. Find yourself entranced in the mellow and picturesque landscapes where this thrilling story unravels. Descendants of the Sun. A love story develops between Captain Yu Shi-jin Song-jung-ki from South Korean Special Forces and Dr. Kang Mo-yeon Song-hae-kyo, who works as a surgeon at Haesung Hospital in Seoul. They will find themselves in the middle of great events and deadly dangers, both in their motherland and in the fictitious, war-torn country of Urk. The Filipino version is top-billed by actor reservist and GMA Kapuso primetime king Ding Dong Dantes, who plays the character of Big Boss Lucas Manalo, and multi-awarded Pinay actress Jenilyn Mercado as Dr. Maxine Dela Cruz. From the very beginning, their relationship was off to a rocky start. As part of the armed forces of the Philippines Special Forces, Lucas is always sent off to various missions that last from days to weeks. And with shifts as long and as busy as Maxine's, the right timing was never on their side. She tries to distance herself from him and his dangerous job, but instead finds herself unable to resist him. One disaster after another befalls upon them, but their love stands stronger than anything that comes their way. The world of the married. Everything seems perfect in the life of the successful family doctor and associate director, Ji-sun Woo Kim Hye. She lives happily in Gosan with her handsome husband Lee Tae-oh Park Hae-jun, whom she financially helped establish an entertainment company, and their teenage son, Junyoung Jeon Jin Seo. However, the perfect image of a happy, loving family life shatters when she discovers that her husband is having an affair, and even their mutual friends are helping him conceal it. Devastated by the betrayal, she sets on a path of seeking revenge and recollecting her broken self. Remake of the British TV series Dr. Foster. Philippines. The Broken Marriage vow stars Sue Ramirez, Zanjo Marudo, Jody Sanda, Maria, and Zayn Jaranilla, while South Korea's The World of the Married is top-billed by Kim Hye, Park Hae-jun, and Han So-hee. In the Korean trailer, the son, yearning for his mother, kept calling out. It established the important relationships that were destroyed because of the betrayal. The local trailer established that Jody's character was after protecting her son, at the same time that she was seeking revenge on the people who did her wrong. Flower of Evil. Although Baek Hee-sung Lee Jun-gi is hiding a dark secret surrounding his true identity, he has established a happy family life and a successful career. He is a loving husband and doting father to his young daughter. But his perfect facade begins to crumble when his wife, Cha Ji-won Moon Chae-won, a homicide detective, begins investigating a string of serial murders from 15 years ago. Ji-won notices changes in Hee-sung's behavior and begins to wonder if he could possibly be hiding something from her. In the Philippine adaptation of the Korean series, Kapamilya stars Piolo Pascual and Lovi Po portray the roles of the lead characters. The Philippine adaptation of Flower of Evil literally set the bar on remakes and adaptations here in the country. As a fan of the original series, I can say that Flower of Evil Philippine is close to the original. Each scene was replicated but with a Filipino touch. I really liked that aspect since they kept the original story and didn't add new parts or stories just to please the Filipino audience. Startup. Set in South Korea's fictional Silicon Valley called Sandbox, Startup tells the story of people in the world of startup companies. Startup is a South Korean television series starring Bae Suzy, Nam Joo Hyuk, Kim Seon Ho, and Kang Ha Na. The series revolves around a woman who has dreams of becoming an entrepreneur like Steve Jobs, and her love triangle between a man who is secretly her first love and another man who is pretending to be her first love. Directed by Jerry Lopez Sinaning and Dominic Zapata, it stars Alden Richards, B. Alonzo, Yasmin Cordy, and Jarek Gonzalez. Startup PH lead actress B. Alonzo said the series is staying faithful to the original version, but viewers can expect that there will be a uniquely Filipino twist to the adaptation. Now, adapting a beloved Korean drama is no easy feat. It comes with its own set of challenges, from recreating iconic scenes to ensuring the chemistry between the lead characters matches the original. But when it works, it's a recipe for success that resonates with both K-drama enthusiasts and local viewers alike. Of course, the success of these adaptations wouldn't be complete without the reactions of the fans. From social media buzz to fan meetups, these shows have sparked a sense of community among viewers. It's incredible to see how the love for K-dramas transcends borders and brings people together. And there you have it, our journey from Seoul to Manila, exploring the wonderful world of Korean dramas adapted in the Philippines. What are your thoughts on these adaptations? Have you watched any of them? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content. Saranghae, K-Drama Fam! See you in the next video.